Too much of something is bad enough. But something common over the other to make little Teddy wonder. Too much of nothing is just as tough. Little Teddy needs to know the way to feel the keep satisfied. Too much of something is bad enough. Yeah, bad enough. But say something's coming over the other to make little Teddy wonder. Too much of nothing is just as tough, just as tough. Little Teddy needs to know the way to feel to keep little Teddy satisfied. Too much of nothing, so why don't little Teddy me give it a try? Too much of something, little Teddy's gonna be living a lie. Too much of nothing, so weird. Why don't little Teddy me give it a try? Me little Teddy should give it a try? That's on waste! What is that? I'm gonna tell you so much! I'm gonna tell you so much! I'm gonna tell you poem to who belongs to the issue, so you should start to read it. Oh, thanks. That's what little Teddy says. Another one to the pile, another one bites the dust. And Michael Jackson sounds like a shot for the forest kind of soon, I hope. Steffi got sent to a fan home to marry her. How much money do you have? Allow me some Steffi graph, allow me some 10 second bracelets. What lad? The feet, the tennis feet, Kofefe, COVFEFE, felicitation, drool. Excellent. Cringy, CRNGY. No! Eat my shorts! These are vocal training exercises I like to do so I can announce the words and pronounce words correctly. Asterisk, I'm not going for my daughter as long as I can hear my Deborah. Middle Easterners should do candlelight vigils for all the humans who died from Middle Eastern countries' conflicts. There should be mandatory cultural exchange instead of mandatory military service for countries in the Middle East, like Israel, Iran, and Arab countries like Dubai. Sharing food is love. We can respect each other's language, religions, cultures, and traditions. And if someone wants to have marijuana or alcohol, it should be legal so they don't overdose and die. 60% of the time I have a fix with little Teddy every time. What the world needs now is for little Teddy and a single friend or family member of little Teddy to propose to maybe right away must be on Instagram. That is just one thing. This world has too little love. If USA gives around technology to make practical amounts of fresh water from salty water, Iranians will love Trump so much. Iranians will love Trump so much. Iranians will build a golf course for Trump inside of Iran and a Disney World franchise instead of Iran for Trump too. Cynicism poisons the heart. Never lose hope, my dear heart. Miracles dwell on the invisible. Hashtag me, all you are mine. I'll have a Michael Jackson sounds with that for many. All Michael Jackson sounds with they know one really cares for the Middle East. We ministers care for the peace and coexistence in the Middle East, for the Middle East, in the name of democracy, like try challenge we let's unite, Mark yourself. Hearts with light of love illuminated well, whether mosque or synagogue they dwell, have the names written in the book of love, and makes no homes on our fears of hell. Even if the battle fast of donkey, the book of verse, county progeny, all the sisters, shining pandy there, wow. Okay, if I say karaoke in the wilderness, we must paradise now. I'll have a 10 second verse and sounds of how you have many. Tennis sounds are making baby making sounds. Delivering a baby and making a baby. Don't mind if I listen, don't mind if I do. Righteous. These are vocal training exercises of UOCL so I can announce the words and pronounce words correctly. Asterisk, policy closes doors, culture opens doors. See, culture opens doors. Politics closes doors. See, fook you, fook me. Twins battle, twin bitches wins. This is like something off of hers. I'm going to Persian word of the day to clever out of Trinity. Persian word is foreign. In Persian we say khareji, foreign. Two-syllable English word wins. That's easier. It rolls out the tongue quicker. Khareji, car, automobile. Reggie, Jesus Christ, you're foreign, not domestic car. Jesus, he's a foreigner too. Sure, this is the relation of our project foundation false. Please ever this is the same old golden this is to support non-governmental organization, non-profit organization, Project Language Foundation, PLF, EFL, positive, here to support Canada's wars against City Mojo Naguda. No, the book like a flamingo, Virginia food's the best. I'm going to do culture news of the day, declare God Trinity. Food dance music news. Here we go. Ballers in Tehran's court, European Union Foreign Policy Chief says. The 30-day deadline has started and this does not mark the end of diplomacy. European Foreign Policy Chief Kaja Kallas told reporters on Saturday after France, Britain and Germany triggered the snapback mechanism that will reimpose UN sanctions on Iran. Tehran still has a chance to fully cooperate with the International Atomic Energy Agency and resume negotiations with the U.S. over its nuclear program. And the ball is in Tehran's court. So I stand ready to support any kind of diplomatic efforts towards finding a solution, she added. European top diplomats said on Saturday Tehran still has a chance to fully cooperate with the IAEA and resume negotiations with the US over its nuclear program. The ball is in Tehran's court. They really emphasize that. France, Britain, and Germany set 3 conditions for delaying the snapback of UN sanctions on Iran. 1. Cooperation with the International Atomic Energy Agency. 2. Resuming talks with the US. 3. Addressing concerns over the high enriched uranium stockpile. Iran's ambassador to the United Nations dismissed the European Union's conditions for delaying the sanctions snapback as unrealistic. The United Nations Security Council held a closed-door meeting on Friday to discuss Iran at the request of France and the UK. Britain, France, and Germany on Thursday triggered a 30-day process, the so-called snapback mechanism, to reimpose United sanctions over Iran's nuclear program in a formal letter sent to the United Nations Security Council. The snapback mechanism under United Nations Resolution 2231 allows sanctions to return automatically after 30 days unless a new resolution blocks it. That's so boring. That is so boring. Oh my God. That's the new stuff. I'm sweating like a toilet panties in my outfit. I'm like, Austrian Faja. Is what? Faja. Futter. Yes, I have an accent. Isn't that weird? Okay, I don't speak freaky deaky Dutch, Janfarers. I didn't say it. Austin Powers said it. If it's not in good taste, you know. I had a bad role model. That's the new stuff, and I'm going to do the same old going, oh, the Buddha Better dance for the sake of Buddha Better dance. That's not for the sake of deathmatch, karaoke for the sake of karaoke. Here we go. These are vocal training exercises so I can announce you words and pronounce it correctly. Asterix, sitcom, as long as I came with Deborah. Another summer day has come and gone away. I've been to Paris and Rome, but I want to go home. Iran, no place like home here for Iran. I want to be home in Iran, like Wizard of Oz movie. Comprende? Future mother of my child? Whoever my future mother of my child is, they should understand that I want to live in Iran. Preferably after there's peace and stability in the Middle East, but beggars can't be choosers, right? I'm a beggar. So I can only just say so much positive motivational input to social media to help promote peace and stability in the Middle East. At the end of the day, the masses have to support this, and it has to become a hashtag that's trending, you know? Hashtag faith over fear, hashtag unity and diversity, hashtag eye for an eye leaves the world blind, hashtag I love Gandhi, kissing emoji, hashtag I love Muhammad Ali, I love William Hung, she bang boom my she bang, oh baby, she move, I go crazy, she look like a butterfly, sting like a bee, like every girl in history. It's hot. Soon the phone's gonna overheat and the quality's gonna be reduced. That's one of the things that nobody really prepares for. Either it's too cold or it's too hot, it won't work. Okay, what else? I also like the extraterrestrial movie E.T. Fresh Out of the World Problems. About. I gotta check out my volleyball figure. I have to compare my bodybuilding to the Persian wolf, High Chupan. Bodybuilding. I finished eating at 4 p.m. That means, let's see. It's been almost 2.5 hours since I ate last. I'm doing intermittent fasting. Because I'm Sufi Muslim, like Turkish Sufi Muslims, Rumi, R-U-M-I. But like Turkish, Persian, Turkish mix of Sufi Muslims, like Rumi. But first and foremost, I'm a vegan. First and foremost, I do no harm to any sentient animal life form. No one said, you're a vegan? She smacked me back in my head because she can still reach it. He says you're going to eat veal, like big money film. Also, how to work with all houses, all about me, you know, she says something, so I lose, that's how she plays it, trust us, I got my picture, that's how she go, high golly, golly, you know, words and words. Then he was back, I get to man, he was one of the guys, should be held. Do I know, I talk to that. All I have to have same over me is have sense, look for me, young, free, bird, and lifestyle, high, way, who runs the world, girls? Who runs the world, girls? Who cut this modern and their post this modern? I see facts the original that she's 25 years. I can't want to believe only shot here, only shot more than me. Can I get an amen and live on positive hospital gospel and never know be prosperous? The girls cut cheese. All I want is some I said, all the sisters said, oh, trying to find me out what that was a primary art and a regular, the rest of the conditions. And what is more? Peelings. My man looks like a manta fish. Fin, head, tail goes down the happy chair, but you kill a quack on the cheer, but you kill a quack on the knee, but I'm cheating on the pan, too fast, too fierce, it's not going to kill me. E.T. want to go home, you fuckers! E.T. want to go home! You know where home is? Home is not a place. Home is your relatives are. Why am I talking like this? Okay, I can tell you my future mother, I'm talking like this because home is your relatives are. And then you get to see all the falls that all my relatives do before they master any kind of a art or discipline or science. When they become a master after being an apprentice for so much in their lifetime. You get to see how beautiful life is framed by all the falls. Because dance is beautiful framed by the falls of your relatives. Because you can appreciate all the hard work they put into what they did. You were there for every 2 inches in front of their face. Because that's what living is. Foot, unwire it. I'm going to play American football. Pretend American football. I don't want to have any contact. I break easy. I like football. F-U-T-B-O-L. I can play goalie. But I can't really do that. I can do okay in futsal probably. Okay, what else? Amanda! میشه صبر کنی؟ Okay. Persian body of part upon the wishes yet this man here soft and so I make my do to some person put the body away powder yeah for yeah we know we powder. That's I said way powder the best thing BB Habibi. Prime Minister of Israel is just another Habibi trying to make a living in this world. He's a father figure. He's trying to protect his peoples. We Iranians or Persians, we mean no harm to any peoples on the planet Earth. We mean peace and stability for everybody, so everybody can live long and prosper. Come together right now over me. If your niece is why you're a mint. I'm sick. I like eating raw potato. Why are you raw potato? Okay. If your niece is why you're a mint. Yogurt mint, it's delicious. Baby fever. What's made followed by shame, but lack of dignity. Because we don't have enough money to buy raw potato, yogurt mint when nephew needs to know homes in Iran. We do not have enough electricity, gas, or drinking water for our homes in Iran. We have to drill deeper and deeper wells for water to wash ourselves in our homes in Iran. It's a dirty drink. It's a dirty drink. And what is more? I'm so hairy. It's hot and everywhere is getting itchy. I just want to scratch myself, like when I had the Roxbury film. Did someone grab my tushy? It's if you did, I just want to know who did it. $1 buys you 95,000 units of currency in Iran. That's why we say down with French fries, down with French fries. I'm American fries, freedom fries, USA, Team American World Police. Everybody has AIDS, AIDS. I don't know how we can stop AIDS. Everybody tries to cause the same generation AIDS for themselves. That way you don't inherit AIDS on to the next generation. It takes me 10 years to finally have AIDS without time to give it to an exponential number of people. I know we can stop AIDS. If you have courses of the younger generation each boost, if you have courses of the classmates of your nephew and nieces, Only I get to do that. Wow! What do you expect? I'm most fabric kinesiology virgin who likes to live a good life. Maybe the other outside I go through like an ankle, inside I go through like a pushing spot, push on, so she has the keys down. Take me off the clothes off, take the clothes off, take me off the clothes off, take the clothes off. Skin hot, lift me off on the club, hot, skin hot, lift me off on the club, hot, bum, bum, bum. Take clothes off, 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 get naked, get naked. I like big fat goat butts and I can't lie. You got me off of this there goats can't deny. When go around the park in your face, I don't think in your face you get sprung. It's getting hot in here, so hot I'm taking off all my clothes. I am getting so hot, I'm gonna take my clothes off and shower. Future mother shower, appreciate it, or play racket sports or foods, by the way, she all stand, no stops, and hit shows, all work, such a brother, or gender, I think I'm babies, fashion accessory 1, babies, fashion accessory 2. As an ode to the late deceased Passion watercolor painter. He passed away in the States from pneumonia or something around 90-ish age. And he was laid to rest he was buried in Iran somewhere, I think. May his friends and family find peace in these trying times. How do you get to marry someone like Fashion? That's what I want to know. A female relative of Fashion. They're so talented. You'd have to be equally talented, otherwise they won't even answer your request, probably. I don't know. It's worth a shot, really. But first and foremost, I'm little Teddy's fan. Yeah, you know it. And what is more, I'm crazy and I like it. Loca, loca, loca. Ah! E.T. want to go home. I'm trying to show the future man of a child I can be a human punching bag above the waist and below the neck. That way she can get through the pregnancy pains. Maybe you and me saying nothing about Dorky's Talk at Flamingo, so that's fine. Like, it's got great channels on YouTube. And then after having several children with my future mother and child, I'm going to divorce her according to our prenuptial agreement, temporary contract, and it's going to say at the end, there are no goodbyes in love, hashtag Hafez. And I'm going to have another one, and another one, and another one, because you only live once, if you only temporary contract once, but I'm going to have many temporary contracts in one lifetime. That way, it's as if I've lived many lives, and my legacy will be my future progeny. No, short time, I gotta go do my marathon walk with my mama. I'll have a taste of sound to menu. I'll have a taste sound to the menu. Hee. I'll get saying nobody really cares about this. We like to care for peaks and go to the Middle East for my families. And the New York City, like Shadow Town movie, like to make parkour peace out.